Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Stephanie, and we are Practical Dietitians, a woman's nutrition resource for strong bones.
Do you remember when you went to the grocery store and your choices consisted of whole 2% or skim milk? And of course, over on the side, you had buttermilk and chocolate milk. But if you've been to the store lately, you know that the milk aisle has expanded with many additional milk beverages on the shelf. Also, there are many plant-based milk options to choose from, along with the dairy milk.
Milk provides many of the nutrients that women struggle to get. In this video, we are looking at dairy milks. We will address the plant milks in the video at the link you see on your screen. First, let's take a look at what's in refrigerated cow's milk. It has a blend of many nutrients that support bone health. And some of the most pertinent are protein, calcium, magnesium, potassium, vitamin D, and lactose.
So which cow's milk is best? Let's take a look at the nutrients. We're looking at 4 components of milk: carbs, protein, fat, and the micronutrients. Depending on the brand, an 8-ounce serving of milk contains between 8 and 13 grams of protein to preserve and build your bones and your muscles.
Cow's milk offerings vary in the amount of fat they provide. The lowest amount of fat is in skim or fat-free milk. This is followed by 1%, then 2%, then whole milk, which has the most fat. If you are concerned about managing your weight or your cholesterol levels, you may prefer to choose skim milk or 1% milk because these milks have none or just a little bit of saturated fat, and they are lower in calories. They will have the same amount of nutrients as whole milk. They just don't have the same amount of fat.
And you'll find carbohydrate in cow's milk because of a naturally occurring sugar called lactose. And lactose is good for us because it helps us absorb calcium. In an 8-ounce serving, you'll find anywhere between 6 to 12 grams of carbs, depending on your brand. And if you're lactose intolerant, you can choose lactose-free milk. The lactose has been removed from an enzyme being added that breaks the lactose down into galactose and glucose. And like lactose, galactose does help us absorb calcium as well, so you're still getting benefit.
Other nutrients you can get from milk are vitamins and minerals such as calcium, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin D. If you want your milk to last longer, you might consider picking up an organic version of milk because it has been pasteurized at a higher temperature. This is actually the milk that I buy because I don't have to worry about it ruining too quickly.
So what about buttermilk and chocolate milk? Traditionally, buttermilk was a byproduct from churning cream into butter. Today, it's made by fermenting skim or 1% low-fat milk with bacteria. It has the same nutritional value as plain 1% milk. However, it does have more than double the amount of sodium.
Commercially available chocolate milk is made by taking regular whole 2% or 1% milk and adding cocoa and sugar to it. To find out exactly what you're getting, inspect the nutrition facts label and ingredients list. Because sugar has been added, chocolate milk will contain more calories and carbohydrates than unflavored milk.
The one exception we know of is the chocolate milk made by the Fairlife brand. The protein is higher from the filtering process and the carb content is lower since artificial sweeteners have been used. So the carbs compared to that of regular unflavored dairy milk.
So on your next venture down the milk aisle, you'll have the tools necessary to pick the best milk for you and your bones. And if you enjoyed watching this video and learned something new today, we invite you to give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more bone building nutrition content from 2 practical dietitians.